Again, I want to thank WLAF. WLAF has been on the air since 1953. So they've been around a long time. And we appreciate them doing a live stream of our event here today from the old post office in La Follette. And we appreciate Papa Chum's music and rarities from up in Cumberland Gap supporting us and keeping us on the air and live with sound right here. We're trying, he says. Doing a great job. Let's give our sound people a big hand. They are doing a great job. You've only done this how many years?
I don't even want to say how many years.
I think he was born with a mixing board in his hand or something. I've heard rumors of that. I don't know if that's true or not.
I've been married 41 years and I was doing it way before then.
Yeah, so you were back in the original Edison days, weren't you? PV hadn't been born yet. Okay, that's cool. How many of y'all have got a record player now in your house? Cool. How many of y'all have got a Victrola in your house or know what that is? You know what a Victrola is? Oh, no. They used to have to crank those up, and they would last about a disc or two. They usually had one song on a disc on the big heavy-duty 78 RPM records. They were thick. Yeah, I've got some at home that are like 3/8 of an inch thick. Yep. So that's what records used to be, and now it's just streaming through the air. And if you get the right equipment, you can just hear it anywhere, as long as you got an internet connection. Records are coming back. They're getting more and more popular. And that's kind of what we're involved with here at the old post office, a lot of history. We've got a lot of history. We've got a history display in here of Campbell County inside the building you ought to come in and check out. That's been on tour around the county for several months. We had that in a conjunction with a grant through a Tennessee Arts Commission and various other entities. It's kind of the history of Campbell County. I hear Steve's mandolin somewhere. Now, these two guys coming up here, I've been wanting to see them since I heard some of them last September. I love Smiley and the Lovedawg. I'll have to get them to explain their names, but you can obviously tell which one's which. I'll leave that up to your imaginations. These guys have been around the Louie Bluey Festival in Knoxville and Jefferson City and points unknown for quite a while. Play some great music, some great songs that are about to be flung at you through the air. So I'm going to get out of the way and let them finish their sound check, and then I'll introduce them.
Check.
Yep.
Testing 1, 2.
Actually, we probably don't need quite as much as we got in the monitors. I mean, you're going to take the whole volume down a little bit. It might scare us. Let's do it. You're the fiddle first. How about that? Add again.
From one festival to another, September 30th, 2023, the Louie Festival will appear again magically in Cove Lake State Park. Presented by the Campbell Culture Coalition. We're happy to have the Campbell Culture Coalition as one of our partners for today's festival. They have a tent over here across the road. They will return in Cove Lake on September 30th from 10 to 6 p.m. for a full day of live music and Appalachian art. For more information, visit the Cultural Coalition tent next to the jam tent area. And ladies and gentlemen, I've got a rock in my paper. I'm going to introduce Chris Durman and Mr. Steve White, better known as Smiley and the Lovedawg.
Thank you. Shake a little baby, shake a little more. You look fine at 18 and wise at 34. I've been scratching like a rooster at you in the house door. Still got time for just one more. Scratching out a tune on the old dance floor. Just one more, just one more. I know you've heard it all before. What could be the harm at just 3 or 4? Oh, we still got time for just one more. Scratching out a tune on the old dance floor. Old and gray stepson, sure may I please have this dance, my girl. Bones are gonna pop and we'll walk them boards. But we still got time for just one more. Shuffling along across the old dance floor. Well, you are the fiddle and I am the bow, scratching out a tune on the old dance floor. Pairs may break, strings may go, but we still got time for just one more. Scratching out a tune, scratching out a tune, scratching out a tune, scratching out a tune on the old dance floor. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Danny, are you getting any bass out of this guitar at all? I got a lot of mid-range and not much any bass up here. Just making sure you're getting a little bit. Oh, that's helping. Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, the cotton is high. Your dad is rich and your mama's good looking. Oh, won't you hush, pretty baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings you're gonna rise up singing. You'll spread your wings and reply to the sky. harm you. Now with your mama and your daddy standing by, summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high, so high your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking. Oh, won't you hush, pretty baby, don't you cry, don't you cry, don't you cry. Oh, won't you hush, pretty baby, it is summer time. Thank y'all. Steve and I are happy to be up here. Like Tony said, we go by Smiley and the Lovedawg when we're playing out, the two of us. We've done it a while, you know. I think we're coming up on some anniversaries probably. Steve and I have been playing together since I was 14 years old. So, you know, I saw your expression there. You know, about 10 years now. About 10 years since we've been playing. It's been a joy. It's been a true joy again to play with him this long, and it's kind of rare you get to play with somebody as long as he and I have been doing this. I ride that mail train, baby. Mama can't buy no thrill. Well, I've been up all night now, leaning on your windowsill. And if I should die on the top of the hill, hey, you know, if I don't make it, you know my baby will. Well, don't the moon look good now, shining down through the trees? And don't the brakeman look good as he's flagging down the double E? And don't the sun look good going down over the trees? Hey, and don't my gal look fine, coming after me. Now the winter time it's coming, the windows they are filled with frost. I went to tell everybody, but I could not come across. I said I want to be a lover, babe, I don't want to be a boss. Hey, hey, but don't say I never warned you when our trains get crossed. I ride that mail train, baby. Mama can't buy no thrill. I've been up all night now, leaning on your windowsill. If I should die on the top of the hill, hey, hey, you know if I don't make it, you know my baby will. Thank y'all. Old Bob Dylan song. Let's see, what's another good one, Steve? You got one in mind? I got... Well, since Tony came up here and mentioned Louie Bluey, and since I'm wearing my Louie Bluey t-shirt here, we might as well play us a song that Howard Louie Bluey Armstrong used to play. I think this is probably the one that's probably most associated with him. I've never been able to determine whether he or Carl Martin wrote it. They both played it, and who knows who wrote it. One of them did. It's a happy little song about dancing vegetables. Well, it was late one night in a pale moonlight, all the vegetables, they had a spree. Throw down the sign, they say the dance is at 9, and all the admission was free. There was peas and greens, the cabbage and beans. It was the biggest crowd you ever did see. And when an old man cucumber struck up that number, you should have heard them vegetables scream. On the little turnip top, he did the backwards flop. The cabbage tried to shimmy, he could not stop. The little red bean sugar beet, the watermelon died of a cockeyed heat. Little tomato, that agitator, he shook the shimmy with the sweet potato. Then old man garlic, a bit of the garlic, down at the barnyard dance this morning. And at the barnyard dance. did the backwards flop. The cabbage tried to shimmy, he could not stop. The little red bee shook a feet. The watermelon died of a cockeyed head. Little tomato, that agitator, he shook the shimmy with a sweet potato. And old man garlic dropped dead of the colic. Down at the barnyard dance this morning. Down at the barnyard late this morning. Down at the barnyard dance. Thank y'all. Good old Howard Louie Bluey Armstrong. I actually got to meet Howard a few times, so I think it qualifies as I chased him. I chased him around some. You know, I got to see him when he came back to La Follette for the homecoming back, oh goodness, when was that? Around 2000, maybe 1999 or something like that. And but I'd seen him a few times before that, and he was always gracious to put up with some guy wanted to talk to him about nothing, because I didn't know what to talk to him about once I met him. You know? Gracious man, gracious man. And I love that the county here has decided to honor him with a festival. You know, that's a wonderful thing. So, you know, kudos to y'all. Well, Steve will rarely suggest one, so he suggested one, so I guess maybe I ought to play it there. Trees of green, red roses too, I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, bright blessed day, dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. All the colors in the rainbow, they're so pretty in the sky. They are also the faces of the people strolling by. I see friends taking hands, saying, how do you do? Mostly they are saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn so much more than I will ever know. And I think to myself, Mostly they are saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn so much more than I will ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. As I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Thank y'all. Thank you. Let us tune just a second. I think these are going a little wonky. How y'all doing, Karen and Joanne? We're doing good. Doing good. Happy to be up here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You up later on, Joseph? All right. Right after? All right. Very good. Very good. Well, then y'all are in for a treat. I love to hear them sing together. They have just gorgeous, gorgeous harmonies. I was born where the sun didn't shine, and I became a man who would walk in the mine. I loaded 16 tons, number 9 coal. The foreman, he said, well, bless my soul. tons. What do you get? You get another day older and a deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Some say a man, he is made out of mud, but a poor man is made out of muscle and blood. Muscle, blood, skin, bones, a mind that's weak and a back that's strong. 16 tons. What do you get? You get another day older and a deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Yes, I owe my soul to the company store. I owe my soul to the company store. Thank y'all. Thank you. Danny, how much? You're the referee, I guess. How much more time we got here? You're not the ref? Joseph's the ref? Now, how much more time we got, Joseph? What time am I supposed to get? We supposed to get off? 1:55. Okay. I think we're good. We got a little bit more time. Just a little, I had my grandfather's fiddle, and looking back I see his hopes that I would play. Family way of knowing when the seeds inside and growing, that old hope of music will linger come what may, till the last leaf blows away. Rows and rows and rows of corn, following the tracks where the tractor has gone. Digging in roots where seeds have been sown. Growing tall the best seeds of our own. And waiting for that harvester to carry us home. Music's for the living, it's a hope chest for children, little memories and old friends, years not fade away. Family way of knowing when the heritage can't be broken, that old hope chest of music, things come what may, till the timbers rot away. Rows of corn, following the tracks where the tractor has gone. Digging in roots where seeds have been sown. Growing tall the best seeds of our own. And waiting for that harvester to carry us home. Thank y'all. Thank you. That's one of my old songs. Steve's humored me with playing for years now. What's another good one, Steve? Oh, he wants to keep playing fast. It's scary when he wants to play fast because I don't play as fast as he plays. Is that where we played it? What key did we play it in last week? Going back to the country cause I can't pay my rent. Mom and Dad will sure be mad at all that money I spent. Now I know what they meant. I ain't broke, brother, I'm badly bent. But I had a lot of money when to the city I went. Met a lot of sweet loving girls, that's where money went. Now I know what they meant. I ain't broke, brother, I'm badly bent. Get back to the country, I'll be living in a tent. Mom and Dad will sure be mad at all that money I spent. Now I know what they meant. I ain't broke, brother, I'm badly bent. I ain't broke, brother, I'm badly bent. Whoa. Hate it when I missed the last note. There we go. Thank y'all. Thank you for humoring me on that one. He can play faster than I can play. That's just all these years. He's always been able to play faster than I can play.
Speedy walk. Oh, I ain't going to do I do it in D or do I do it in G? Change around.
I'm an old woman named after my mother. My old man is another child that's grown old. If dreams are lightning, thunder a desire, this old house would have burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel, flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. Believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Young girl, I had me a cowboy. He wasn't much to look at. He was a free rambling man. But that was a long time, and no matter how I tried, years they flowed by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel, flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Flies in the kitchen, I can hear them, they're a-buzzing. And I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, and still have nothing to say? Make me an angel, flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Old John Prine song. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Time, time. Oh, we got 4 whole minutes. You can tell we've got a real plan. We've got to ask each other what song we're doing every time. There is no set list up here. We don't know what we're doing. Can't go home if you're going by the mill, 'cause the bridge is washed out at the bottom of the hill. Big creeks up, little creeks level. I grow my corn with a double shovel. You gotta stay all night, stay a little longer. Dance all night, dance a little longer. Throw up your coat, throw it in the corner. Don't see why you can't stay a little longer. Talk about my blue-eyed Sally, oh, she lives way back on Shinborn Alley, and the number on the gate, number on the door. Next house over is a grocery store. You gotta stay all night, stay a little longer. Dance all night, dance a little longer. Pull up your coat, throw it in the corner. Don't see why you can't stay a little longer. Raise 5 kids, beat them on the head. If they don't like whiskey, feed them cornbread. Girls around Big Creek, they about have grown. They will jump on a man like a dog on a bone. Stay all night, stay a little longer. Dance all night, dance a little longer. Throw up your coat, throw it in a corner. Don't see why you can't stay a little longer. going by the mill, 'cause the bridge is washed out of the bottom of the hill. Big creeks up, little creeks are level. I grow my corn with a double shovel. You gotta stay all night, stay a little longer. Dance all night, dance a little longer. Pull off your coat, throw it in a corner. Don't see why you can't stay a little longer. Stay all night, stay a little longer. Dance all night, dance a little longer. Pull off your coat, throw it in the corner. Don't see why you can't stay a little longer. Thank you all. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Joseph and Samantha, I think you're all up.
Am I down?
What'd you think of Smiley?
Am I down?
Lovedawg?
Am I down? Can I pull out? Thank you.
The only thing I've noticed about this festival that I don't like is it's so big, everybody can't experience everything at the same time. Wish we had everybody down there here, and everybody here needs to be over there, and wow. We got a lot of people here today. I want to thank Postmark La Follette for partnering with the City of La Follette, the Campbell Culture Coalition, Papa Chum's Music and Rarities, and WLAF here at the Spring Fling and Music Festival for 2023. We'll read off our sponsors once again. Did this earlier this morning. Bird Screen Printing, CC's Cakes and Creations, Cross Smith Funeral Home, Derek's Place, Dirt Road Recovery, Donut Theory, East Tennessee Bluegrass Association, E.E. Hill, Fresh Creek Fresheries, Giving Tree Academy, Hollingsworth Meat Market, Ideal Florist Weddings and Events, Ink and Soul Creations, Katie's Carryout and Catering, La Esperanza Mexican Restaurant Grill, La Follette Housing Authority, Level Up Fitness, Lithocraft, Myrtle's Bakehouse, Pyro Shows, Relieve Dance and Fitness, Rickard Ridge Barbecue, Smith Ace Hardware, Smoke and Holler Barbecue, Sticks and Scoops, Village Shops and Prescription Shop, Walter's Funeral Home. My goodness, it takes a lot of people to put one of these on, doesn't it? All these people are sponsors and have given us funds or in like donations or whatever to help us put this on. We appreciate you thanking them at some point when you're out shopping. The City of La Follette let us do a lot of things. They let us close the road. They got us barricades to keep the traffic safe for us. Let us use Sergeant Park for our festival. Provided us with the picnic tables and the chairs, so they've been a big help for us. And also the fire department over here is providing us with the first aid station. And then WLAF, been around for 53 years just so they could do this today. They started planning for this 53 years ago. We're glad they're live streaming this. And is this going to be, any of this going to be rebroadcast at some point or on YouTube? Next Saturday, cool.